I had the pleasure of meeting a woman named Samantha Ersch. She was a gymnast here, years ago, and turns out she was injured early on in her career, and she was looking for ways to get healthy, and turns out she went and saw Larry Nasser. Almost every gymnast in the state who was something and got injured, like he was a go-to guy. If you were thinking about, trying to get back into your career and you were injured, you went and saw this guy, and he's sexually assaulted like hundreds of girls. But I wrote her story, and how she's overcome it, and I felt that telling her story was one of the most important things that I could have done so far, like as a journalist. It wasn't even about sports. It was about, somebody who is going to be in jail for a long time, and, and how she's overcome that, and, what empowers her. So I found her on the internet after I found out about, there might be some girls at CMU that this happened to, because, we're only an hour drive from where he worked at MSU. So I found where she worked, and I called. It was like a mortgage company, I believe. Just asking for her and emailing. Just trying to do everything I could right away, and I wanted to get it out for this next edition that was coming out, because I heard about it, like 2 days before, and the next edition was 2 days later, obviously. And I was like, I told all the other editors and my editor in chief at the time, Jordan, about it. I was like, this is like, we gotta do this. And then I started reporting on it, and I got quotes and stuff from people who work with her in athletics. We talked to her former gymnastics coach at CMU, and he offered a really thoughtful, I guess, statement, and about how CMU as a whole stands with her through this journey, because that was the time that all these girls who didn't want to report that they were sexually assaulted, that was when they were all coming out and saying it, and that's not something that's easy to do. But anyway, I finally got her personal emailed her a few times back and forth, and we set up a phone call. It was in the office. I remember it was right over here. um, I talked to her for, I'd say, about 45 minutes to an hour. I don't really remember too much. I still have the notes on my computer, because I don't know, that was one of the most empowering stories that I feel like I could have written. But anyway, we talked, and it was really powerful. It was really deep. It was something I'd never forget. I never thought I would get an opportunity like this at a student newspaper.
Yeah.
Or I never thought I would get an opportunity like this as a journalist as a whole. But that's probably something I'll never forget. So, yeah.